I'd like to get a better level of understanding of the $1 million that was committed to this initiative. This is not money that is being funded to the Council from the Catholic Church. This is the Council letting all the people who are benefactors for various other councils and those who are interested in the science of adult stem cells, for example, that now the Catholic Church is behind it, and if those benefactors believe in the pursuit of this science, then hopefully additional contributions could increase from worldwide interests.
That's right. When we enter into collaboration with NeoSTEM, we decided that our foundations, our philanthropic organizations, would act asking for economical support for our activities. So this is not really a Pontifical Council that pledge or that give money to this particular activity, but our benefactors, our donors who support us, who follow our activities, who share our ideas, they want to make this idea real, and they raise awareness among their friends, their networks, helping us to improve it, to build a new reality.
Can it be said that religion and science will be moving a lot closer together over time as a result of the Pontifical Council for Culture's high degree of commitment to adult stem cell research and therapy, along with the expected additional collaborations that will occur in this area?
Well, we have to avoid the misunderstanding of mixing things and realities. We want to develop very profound dialogue. We want to exchange ideas. We want to provide for important inputs, insights to each other, but keeping our own competencies, our own epistemological rules, and being very careful to not harm and not introduce something wrong to the another discipline. What we try and what we need to do, we need to provide for very clear, very honest exchange of ideas. And from that point of view, I think that it is important statement John Paul II wrote once when he said, science can purify religion from superstition. Its knowledge can make us free from prejudices and very caricatural vision of the word. From the other hand, religion can purify science from false absolutes, from idols. So even from ideological interpretation of science or scientific results. So I think there is a positive interaction between scientists, philosophers, theologians, and this is a very important thing.
The initiative with NeoSTEM is not just about the first $1 million commitment. It is a 5-year plan with some very long-range views and applications. Can you please explain how NeoSTEM is going to help this process along and what the Catholic Church is hopefully going to be doing as a result of this plan?
When we enter into collaboration with NeoSTEM, we decided to develop different levels of acting. First of all, we prepare an international conference on adult stem cells research that would be held in Vatican in next November 2011. We want to reach important personalities, ambassadors, church leaders, ministers of health from different nations to show them what scientists developed right now in adult stem cells research investigation. Then after that we want to switch into educational programs. We want to deliver and develop e-learning programs to embrace people that cannot attend university lectures, but they are able to follow scientific issues online and they want to reach this knowledge. We want also to gather important scientists and patrons, people that could help us to improve scientific research and to provide for scientific application, I mean medical applications, therapies, that could bring significant benefit to patients. And finally, we want to explore together cultural meaning, cultural consequences of that research, because there is no doubt that this kind of investigation would affect the culture, would change significantly the understanding of human being, the understanding of medical acting. So we try to explore, and we focus very much our attention to understand what kind of cultural impact and insights would provide it for theological and philosophical investigation.
From what you have just said, it is not just about adult stem cell research, but also for adult stem cell therapies that are an integral part of the entire initiative.
Of course, we want to help in that. This is not a primary mission of the Pontifical Council for Culture, but once we enter in that, and once we encourage people to work on that topics, we want them to offer something to the patient. You know, medical research should provide not only for basic knowledge or curiosity, but to benefit people that suffer.
It seems to me from everything you have been discussing here today that the real message is that adult stem cell research and therapies that are the outgrowth of that research have eliminated the ethical problems that existed with any other type of stem cell research, mostly embryonic. Also, that the science is something that is very promising and going to have a very positive benefit for mankind at large. As a result, the Catholic Church feels that it can get behind the work of Neostem and help in whatever way it can to advance education, to help with any possible kind of funding. Basically, the Catholic Church is behind this 100%.
Of course, everything that would help us to improve our sensitivity and to make man more human is very welcome. And as far we follow ethical rules and we can provide for scientific progress, the Church would always support this kind of investigation.
Father, it is always the intention of the Catholic Church to better mankind as a whole, but the directive regarding the collaboration with Neostem for adult stem cell research and therapies is not to be considered just a small event like a rock thrown in a pond, but a seismic event that will ultimately affect the entire world as a whole. Is this one of the reasons why the Catholic Church has gotten behind adult stem cells and, of course, Neostem?
Well, I would say that we started with something very simple and very humble. But we started it because we want to enlarge it. We want to provide for global impact. And we want to invite all Catholic institutions, universities, schools to be involved in that, dioceses, people that feel themselves Catholic, they feel themselves responsible, and we want them to know that scientific progress deserves investment, deserves our attention, and that our Catholic Church supports scientific knowledge, investigation, as far as it fixed perfectly to ethical values. So we started with that, but we think that progressively we would enlarge our network, our collaboration, and we would extend our impact to other institutions and to other countries and regions of the world.
And I would imagine that all religions throughout the world would be positively impacted by the good work of the Catholic Church in this area.
We are open to collaborate with all institutions and religions that share the same sensitivity. I mean, there's something about universal values of human being. So as far as they share the same meaning of secret of life or the value of human being, so they are very welcome to join our group.